Hey guys, Justin here. I'm in Midland right now and a lot of weird peoples around here, so let's be careful. So, NH over there, 1225, and also an insanely old NH. I think it went over that way for another service, or did it drove out? It literally just got sent back from regional towns. TP2573. I was like, what the hell is that number? As soon as it came in here, I was like, what? Such an old NH. And it just got swapped back from regional towns. So it just finished on a 324 service and it just went already. Just left. So literally I just like, what the hell is that number? 1771. That's crazy. But here we are, we're going to be doing another very, very awkward, another random service over here at Midland that doesn't really actually do a whole lot except actually doing rush hours services, which is actually the 313 service. That's the one we're going to be doing today, and which is actually a pretty bad timetable, of course, because it's literally rush hours only. And then there are 3 services in the morning, or 4 if you're doing school days, and then there are like the same. Oh, there it is. There's the first one just arrived. 2573. Let's do it. Well, once again, another backdoor filming. Now, I actually meant to film at the front, but the fronts got taken, and the back there are junkies again, so that's why I'm not going back there. Well, this is actually a school days only service. This first one, 256. This is actually a school days only service that they actually add in one extra bus for the services. But apparently I thought it's actually following a school trip, but it's not. So that's why we're just taking it right now. There are normally 3 services that actually goes outbound and 3 services going inbound in the morning. But on school days they have 1 extra service, which apparently this is just a normal trip. I thought it's actually following a school service, but no. But the morning one will be going to, I think LaSalle College or something. So from Jane Brook. Yes, you saw the desk already. Jane Brook, Wilbert Park. Now, which the whole path towards Jane Brook is the same as the 324 until we hit Jane Brook. Then it will turn in to do the inner streets to terminate at the Wilbert Park, which is the unique section inside. But while basically the whole path is the same as the 324 until the last 5 to 6 stops. While the other direction, of course, it will be the exact same after those 5 to 6 stops inside, which is basically the 314 all the way. So that's why. But after that, I will just take the 324. Unfortunately, it's terrible timing, so I'll take my time to walk around inside there before going back out to the main road where it combines with the same path, and we take the 324 back. That's the only route I haven't taken at Midland. I guess the whole section I've literally taken already because I've taken 314, but I'll take it again. But this is the one I have to take, 313. Nicely done. Honestly, thought this is actually a school service, like I've said a lot of times already, but it is not, so let's just go ahead and do it. We can probably actually take a shot on the next one that comes in as well. That's just a quick add-on clip at the end of the video. Yep, this whole path is the same as the 324. Going over to Jane Brook here. Yep, another backdoor filming. All of these rush hour specials, always backdoor filming. Now these are technically not really rush hour specials because they're just random timings, because there's actually 3 services. The next one is at 316, followed by 329. 329, that one will be actually on school days, followed by a school service. I mean, it starts from a school, but on school holidays they will just start at Midland Station for that trip. But it will be always at 329 for that service from Midland Station, outbound. And then the last one is stupidly, Busby has just actually clear out all the students around this time, and then after that we'll be clearing out the returning commuters from the city or whatever they are doing. There will be a service at like 5. After the 329 service, the next one is like 5:30 or something like that. which is like random timing. So 2573 here, let's go. Of course, it's a Midvale bus doing the service. There won't be any other depots doing up here for Swan, because after the changing of Route 280 to Path Transit, there won't be any more Beckenham buses driving up here, because 277 and 278 has been swapped over to be operated by Midvale Depot. So before the Beckenham buses are all just on the 277 and 278. After they finish the 280, they will continue. But now they don't do that anymore, so that's why no Beckenham buses will drive up here anymore. Earlier on, took the 325 full journey. I took at the front seat, so ended off the driver actually asked me what am I doing there. But I just said, because it's a whole circular route, I just said that I forgot to do something at Midland Gate, so I'm going back down. Now there's no circular things with this route, it's just a one-way thing. I mean, not one way, but it's just basically a normal route, doesn't circular, so its path is set. There aren't any different paths or anything. It's like so random that all of a sudden so many random NHs are sending back from regional towns after like a whole year of shutdown. Then they're sending them back. Like, what the hell? Why not send them back like way earlier, you know? So regional towns have like tons of buses in their depots. They just need to use like 3 or 4 of them every single day, when there's like over like 30 of them in a depot. So that's why they can easily send them back for the Transperth services. Yep, this is the 324, 325 anti-clockwise. They'll turn this way, while the clockwise will continue up there first. All I want to see is how many people uses the unique section up there after the turn in from the 2324 path. All these are just common stops. There's no difference. Now earlier on just wasted some time, so that's why I literally just went ahead and took the 326 once again. This time is well used though, actually, I want to say. So one person with a baby pram boarded at Midland Gate and actually dropped off inside that Victoria Parade unique section, while one person boarded inside Victoria Parade and go to Midland Gate. So it is used this time, it's not instead of actually a empty bus. Which is crazy that actually someone boarded inside that stop when it's literally random time at 2:10 PM randomly. But unfortunately later on when that person goes back, she can't take the 326 because no more services. Literally that 326 is so dumb and useless. Now is the 326 more useless than the 46? I think 326 is still the most useless route of all times. Midvale Central Shopping Centre. Like, that thing said Midvale Circular for the 326 and it doesn't even come here. Like, what the hell? Literally serve no man's land inside that random street and it doesn't even come over the shopping centre. If it comes over the shopping centre, it's gonna be way more useful. And then for real, then I can say that is a Midvale circular route. So after the 313, I will take the 324, and that's all of the routes in Midland. I have taken them all. Perfect. I also actually wasted some time early on with the 301, and that is miserable for that driver. Literally miserable. Because there's a 314 right there. 2492. That driver was so miserable earlier on with the 301. He at least drove 3 loops of the 301 in a row. I don't know whether he drove a 4th loop, because I think he finished the route, and then I think there's a 1 hour break in between, so that's why he literally did at least 3 trips of the 301, 3 loops. He literally did 3 services, because literally within 15 minutes, so that's why since 1 trip done, the other trip, and then the 3rd trip, so it's basically 45 minutes looping 3 times of 301. And then I don't know whether he'd loop a 4th time to finish a whole hour, then start another different service, but that is miserable. 3 to 4 loops of 301 in a row. But there are some road closed for Midland Hospital, so that's why they actually for real did it as a circular route instead of actually taking the same path back. Today, instead of actually taking the same path next to the train tracks, they actually loop inside the road before coming back out. Although there will be a pretty big route change for the 301 upcoming because of the road of the level crossing closure at the top where it normally crosses right now, where the traffic jam is. Literally jammed the whole row of the cars across the train tracks after the bus station. Instead, they're actually gonna do a whole new route of deviation and then run along the whole loop around to almost where Woodbridge is, and then goes back. And not really all the way to where Woodbridge is, but we're gonna go towards like the 290 spot and then turns back out. Oh, looks like we got students here, and looks like that's not cool. Oh no. Oh no. Here we go. Let's see how the Midland students do. Do they actually tag on, or are they still fare evading? Some of them are fare evading. Not all though. Not like Rockingham. Rockingham's still worse. Yeah, Rockingham's still worse. Rockingham, like, I can count how many people actually tagged on. Over here is not really that easy, but still some of them actually fare evade there, but not much. Oh, NH on the other side, 325. Is that 7071? I think that's 1771 right there. Why that was 325 though? Oh, I know what it is. I think it started from a school over there and then comes back and then do the loop round. Yeah, definitely. That's the Swan View Primary School, or whatever that is. Swan View School deviating trip, and then it goes back to start the loop around Stratton and then goes back. That's 7071 right there. That's the bus coming from regional town. I don't know which regional town, but it's definitely a regional town. Yeah, I kind of forgot about there are schools along this path, so I was like, no schools around Midland. Not doing the Swan Christian College or LaSalle College, but I forgot about these schools along this road. There's Swan View Primary School right there. That's literally where the 325 earlier on started service. We got more students sporting or something. So that's why they did this trip. Extra trip, because just to clear off the people around here. And there that goes. Almost turning up. We're basically still 324 right now before we turn into the Jane Brook unique section. That section is literally inside the woods. Oh, we got a freaking bug over there on the freaking wall. Where's that? Fly, okay. Here we are, turn left already. That's actually that means actually almost the route is over. Talbot Road. that is the stop where the 323 terminates, which is right over there, 323. That's where it terminates, and then this stop on this side is where it starts service, 323. Or do the extension from Old York Road. Jeez Louise. Okay, start to have people getting off, so I need to actually dodge around again because back door will be opening. Alright. Again, some terrible students there because they ferry evaded and then blamed the driver of actually stopping at the wrong spot. Now I know, it's the driver's fault of actually stopping at the wrong spot, but still, should not say bad words on the driver, you know? The driver does not meant to do that. It's actually somehow your fault too of not actually pressing the bell earlier. Yep, this whole path is the same as the 324 still. We haven't turned in yet. All of the stops on this side are all like stands. Literally, they're all stands. (313) to Jane Brook. Now, even though there's actually an extra service on school days, the whole path is no deviations whatsoever, so it's no problem. And there's a pole right there, unfortunately. I don't remember how this thing goes, but I think it's still common stops here. I can't really tell though because it's just a pole. But I think we will turn up to the unique section now instead of actually just on oh my gosh. Freaking A. Yeah, good that you say thank you, but freaking A, don't need to shout. Gosh. It's kids, man. After that, I'm just going to take the 324 from here back to Midland, and that's basically the whole 324 because the 313 over here is the same as the 324 anyways, so continue. Yep, it's still common section here. These stops are honestly pretty bad. If they actually don't have this patch of land, they actually build it up there. It's actually pretty cool that they actually build a patch of land where the bus stop is, and all of the other spots are just dirt, rocks. I think this is where we turn up. We're gonna turn up very soon because I remember this road that later on I'm gonna walk back down here. Yeah, again, you see the stop right here, and there's a perfect little spot for pedestrians to stand on and to cross back the street. Pretty nice. There's a sign, 313, go straight. The 314 goes that way, but it goes this way. Now here's the 313 unique section. I wonder there's actually stands in here instead of actually, or will it be just all poles in here? Never been up here, so unique section. Here you go. Oh, there's a pole right there already. Alright amount of people up here. It's just basically students though. Wonder any school specials actually drive up here. Jane Brook Drive. Oh my gosh, another farmland area over here. Not really too farmland, but still pretty rural up here. I actually really want to know whether, besides this service, the other 3 services, will there be actually people taking it in here? In the morning there is they are all departing at 7 something, and maybe one of them at 6 something, but around the 6:45 to 7:45, this period of time is where the 313 will be running. There are no weird timings like the 5 p.m. one that we'll be having coming up. I actually expect way more empty up here, but there's actually a lot of cars. I mean, not a lot of cars, a lot of houses up here. And of course, a terrible parking right there, blocking the whole road. Oh, the sky's so good with the clouds and stuff. You know, I'm not gonna walk the road. I'm not gonna walk the road. I'll walk inside in the bush. Not in the bush. That's just a little bit of a trail that I can actually walk. So. I need to navigate through Google Maps though. Yep, this is the only section that's actually unique for the 313. Yeah, they could have just I would prefer they actually keep the 313. I was like, I usually actually do like to say actually like whether they should just name this as like 324 deviation or 314 deviation, but it's actually a one direction thing instead of actually like the circular, so it's better to name it 313. But 313 is kind of lame. It doesn't actually really link with the numbers that well, but that's fine. Now I'm not so sure about the stops because I don't know which one's the last stop, so check on the app. Now my data is running short, so I try not to use that much, but this is the one, 318. We'll be arriving at the terminus. Oh, one more stop. We'll turn down to where the trail is later on. I can walk, so. And everyone got off already. Unfortunate. Next stop is the terminus. There's a sign right over there. Like, why the hell is over there? Why not put it on this giveaway sign over here? Why is it over there? Okay. Turn down to the park. There's actually another stop right there. No one is there. Literally no one uses this stop down here, but oh, this is so cool. This path is so nice over here. What is this? Wow. Wow, that is pretty right there. Oh, where are we going? Oh, there's actually some planks there we can walk. Nice. Instead of actually just bushland and dirt that we can actually... Oh my gosh, this stop's so bad. What the hell is this stop? Terrible. Getting off time. There it goes. This is so bad, this stop. On the other side, at least there's a road there. What is this? This terminus. Okay, he's just gonna be U-turning back, so let's just go ahead and film him going back out. Will he be going back out? Yeah, he definitely is gonna be. So we're just going to film him. Actually, we're not gonna film him directly because he might stare at me. So we're just going to like stand right here, and then like behind the tree or something, and then we're just going to like scan through the whole scenery of the area, and then we're going to get the bus. There's the bus right there. There he goes. There it goes. Finish the service and literally just drive right back out. So this is what I'm going to be walking right now. These planks, they're looking pretty cool to walk. So it's actually shown on Google Maps as well. So hopefully I don't get lost. So that lake is so pretty. I'm gonna probably go back down there and do my outro instead down there. Let's walk down there now. Made it to this lake here. And I need to figure out my way through the roads here. Oh, it's actually a pretty far drop. Crap. I'm not dropping down there. We're gonna drop down here and then walk over here to quick scan on the lake. Oh my gosh. Pretty. Oh my gosh. This is nice. Damn. This is where we're going to end the video. Hope you guys enjoyed this 313 journey. I filmed mostly at the back, unfortunately, but that's still fine. So maybe, the thing is, I don't really want to film the Midland circulars at the front though. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe. Click the bell so that you can get notifications when I post. Check out the links in the description down below for my other channels and my Instagram. Click on these videos up top. And I'll see you guys next time.